My name is Brandon Deering. I'm the owner and operator at Hand and Hammer. Yeah, what inspired the concept for my business, actually I've grown up working with my hands my whole life. Since I was 7 years old, my dad would put me in his lap and I'd be working on a bandsaw and stuff like that. So I've always worked with my hands. Then when I was 18, I decided to work my way through college by starting my own business. And while I was going in college, I was going for a small business management degree, and I was already managing a small business. So I thought to myself, why am I, going to school for this when I'm already doing it? So I just kind of started doing it full time, and have been doing it ever since. I love working with my hands, taking raw materials and having it become a finished product, and being able to provide that product for somebody else to be able to use for their whole life. What sets Hand and Hammer apart from a lot of the people that do similar things to what I do is the attention to small details that maybe a lot of people don't notice, and then also customer service. So I stand by my products for life. If there's anything, even if it's the other person's fault, if there's any kind of thing, I will replace it for them. I love talking to people about how to use the things that I make. If they're trying to get into blacksmithing, I've got people that visit my shop all the time that want kind of an introduction to blacksmithing. It's also kind of putting into that tradition of making things with your own hands and things like that. So I love being able to teach people that and inspire other people, not only to buy a product, but also how to use it, how to get into blacksmithing, how to make something with their own hands. Working with precious metals like silver and gold, that was something that I started doing in 2018. I took a jewelry class in my local community college and just started working with the precious metals, the gold, things like that. It's actually very similar as far as forging and shaping, things like that. I got into learning casting as well. So I love using precious metals. I actually got to make my own wedding ring, which is a really cool thing to be able to, while I'm, making these vows to the woman that I end up marrying, the symbol that, encompasses those vows, I got to make that. And so I think that's a really cool thing, and I want to actually teach wedding ring making classes in the future. So like if someone's getting married, they can come and make their own wedding ring. One of the things about blacksmithing specifically is people are so willing to teach you how to do what you're doing because they don't want the craft to die out. So I've had older people my whole life teaching me how to do what I do and giving me pointers and tips and things like that. So I love being able to kind of pay that forward. And if anyone wants to schedule an appointment with me and just kind of come and see what the shop is like, see me working and see kind of how I'm making what I'm making, I absolutely love being able to do that kind of stuff.